Hi, Shifu Gregg again from the Authentic Shaolin Kung Fu School. I'm really glad you came back. Today we're going to be doing the Sui Jiao techniques. So Sui Jiao refers to war wrestling, but understand this has nothing really to do with wrestling and grappling on the floor or anything like that. In war or any kind of warfare, if you're laying on the floor, you're dead. So the concept of what we're doing here is war wrestling, the Sui Jiao. By bringing your opponent to the floor, we're looking to break bones, we're looking to actually drop them on the crook of their neck, to actually crack their neck, and to actually end the confrontation at that point. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna make it a little less brutal. I'm gonna bring in one of my guys, we're gonna go over some techniques, and enjoy it, all right? Let's go. So for the first technique, we got the mat down here because it does get a little brutal. We work on cement, and understanding that we work on cement, you drop on cement, you're done. So we're gonna work with the mat here to make it a little easier. My opponent, right, again, we're gonna be in a martial situation, not just one technique type thing. So my opponent's gonna throw his hook, and I'm gonna come right in with my hook. So if he doesn't block this, he gets knocked out, and we don't have to worry about the Sui Jiao anyway. So my opponent throws, and I come in here. As I come in here, I'm gonna come right behind that leg. All right, so we're gonna put this in some real time, and he comes in here, bring him down to the floor, lock up, and we put him right on the hook. All right, I'm gonna do that one more time. And lock him right into the hook. Okay? Second situation, or the second Sui Jiao technique, is my opponent is going to be throwing a 1-2 technique, and I'm going to throw my elbow, and he's going to hook and clinch and go for that knee strike, because our opponents are not just going to hang around and wait for us to do techniques. That we don't do here. So again, he throws a technique, and I come in and he clinches, and I want to bring my opponent to the floor. Okay? So again, he comes in. Let's try it one more time. He comes in, he clinches, I come up, bring him down, and lock in. One last time. He comes in, and bring him to the floor. We can also utilize no hands, right? Because if we're in a situation where my opponent's throwing, and I come in, and I can get in my shoulder, if you come over here, and bring this camera in over here, my shoulder goes right into the ribs. So when we're in this position, if you stay right there, from this position here, when I come in, I'm taking him in off my shoulder. Come in, scoop up. Okay, so a lot of the techniques that we're utilizing, a lot of techniques that we're doing, especially Sui Jiao, is a lot of inside close techniques. If he goes to clinch, I have to be prepared to either, when he knees, to either come inside, or when he knees, come outside and drop my opponent and get this out of the way, hook the arm, and apply the hook. Okay? So that was quickly 2 minutes of discussing the Sui Jiao, understanding the locks and understanding the throws. The biggest thing with Sui Jiao, again, is number one, understanding real time. So when I'm here, I'm gonna throw that elbow in and come right over my knee and bring them right over my body so that I can come in, hook with my elbow, and then apply the hook. Okay? So important. So I hope this works for you. And so important. It's again, practicing these techniques, because if you don't practice these techniques and you don't drill it and you don't work these techniques, it's never gonna come out right and it's not gonna work for you. Remember, real-time practice. It's important to throw the techniques real time. If you don't do it, anything that you're practicing is just theory. And we're martial artists, we're not here for theory. We're here to make stuff work. Okay, so we're gonna go over this one more technique. Same technique. My opponent's gonna throw the 1-2, and I'm gonna come in, he's gonna throw that in, I'm gonna come this way, bring him over to the side here, and lock up. And I wanna make sure that when I lock, I twist. This is where we're gonna get the most power and the most pull on the tendons. Last technique, he's gonna throw that hook, and I'm gonna come in here, and I'm gonna bring my opponent down to the floor like we just did before. So 1, 2 here, down to the floor, I hook up. In this position here, things don't always work out right. So what we're gonna work on next week is we're gonna work on what happens if the technique gets reversed. So he gets it reversed, I come in here, lock my opponent in, elbows, come in this way, poke the arm, come back up. That's for next week, so stay tuned, check it out. Hope you enjoy it. On behalf of the Shaolin Kung Fu Studios, thank you very much, and remember, train hard, live harder. See you later.